You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
I told you, man! I told you! Don't fuck with me!
Good evening, I'm Dave Graber. Less than a week before the New York primary, a Republican presidential hopeful makes his way to the Twin Tiers to gain support. Action News reporter Jenna Hansher joins us now to tell us more about Ron Paul's visit to Cornell University. So, Jenna, let me ask you, did he have a lot of support? Did he find a lot of support in Ithaca?
Tons of support. Ron Paul had an overwhelming amount of support tonight. His campaign is reporting that about 4,400 people packed into the Lina rink on Cornell University's campus. But the question is, Dave, will tonight's crowds and applause be enough to help him win the New York primary and hopefully, for him, rather, snag the Republican presidential nomination? Tonight, the Texas congressman says he wants to take people to the future of liberty. The presidential hopeful is in favor of limited constitutional government, citing, among other issues, that the Patriot Act should be repealed because he says it is intrusive and unpatriotic. Despite tonight's crowds, Paul has yet to gain any traction in the polls or win a state primary. However, the Republican told me tonight that he's not backing down anytime soon, and his supporters are happy he's still in the running.
I'm not making any rash predictions. I'm very pleased with our progress, and in many ways we're doing better than I expected. And there's a lot of votes that haven't been counted, and the delegates have really just going through the process. So I'm cautiously optimistic on how well we do.
Bringing back our liberties, bringing back our freedoms, you know, making our government smaller and less intrusive on, you know, our personal liberties and freedom, and to bring us back to prosperity.
The New York State primary is just 5 days away on April 23rd.
Now, Jen, I think his visit certainly begs the question. Ithaca's voter base, typically, historically, they vote Democrat, and yet thousands of people showed up tonight to see Ron Paul. Why do you think so?
Definitely. Some people may find it ironic, but Ron Paul actually has a lot of support from college students across the country. Ron Paul hasn't always been on the Republican ticket. He's ran as a Libertarian several times, and many people I spoke with tonight say they don't see him as, you know, a Republican or a Democrat or a Libertarian. They just kind of identify with his issues and beliefs.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think we've been seeing that all across the country as well.
Definitely.
All right. Thanks.